An unprecedented four-day conference focusing on sexual abuse in the Roman Catholic Church is underway this morning. In his opening remarks, Pope Francis told the meeting, "Listen to the cries of the young who want justice." Vatican officials say the summit will focus on responsibility, accountability, and transparency. Since 1950, more than 19,000 people have made allegations of abuse by Catholic clergy in the United States alone. Seth Doane is in Rome at the meeting that is seeking a renewal for the church. Seth, good morning.
Good morning. Pope Francis spoke today of the scandals of pedophilia and the need for the Catholic Church to transform that evil into an opportunity to cleanse itself.
Surrounded by more than 100 bishops wearing the colored caps that show their top ranks in the church, Pope Francis said what's needed is not simple condemnation, but concrete and effective measures. On the eve of the summit, the pontiff met with an abuse survivor from Poland. Victims were not inside the auditorium this morning, though their videotaped testimony was played. Cardinal Louis Tagle talked about the wounds inflicted by bishops.
Our lack of response to the suffering of victims, even to the point of rejecting them and covering up the scandal to protect perpetrators and the institution, has injured our people.
The credibility of Pope Francis himself has been called into question, notably last year during a sex abuse crisis in Chile, where Francis initially sided with a predator priest and against the abuse victims. We asked Hans Zollner, one of the organizers of the summit, about a pontiff seen as slow to act.
He admitted that he made a mistake. And that was what at least many of the survivors from Chile really appreciated.
Archbishop Charles Scicluna, once the Vatican's top sex crimes investigator, called for clear procedures for the reporting of sexual abuse, consulting outside experts and cooperating with local law enforcement, transparency and speed in the legal process, with the victim playing a bigger role, and proper vetting for both seminarians and bishops.
It is our sacred duty to protect our people and to ensure justice when they have been abused.
Now, what is important to note is that many of these guidelines were put in place by the U.S. Catholic Church back in 2002. So now here is the global body of the Catholic Church discussing these guidelines again 17 years later. Norah?
As many people hope for change soon. Seth Doane in Rome, thank you so much.